A bunch of games have been released. There's an F-Zero rumor, a game's been delayed, and there's just so much more on today's Switch News. Okay, so there was some stuff I wanted to talk about. So this is Switch News 2 of this week, because why not, okay? So yeah, if you're new to the series, Switch News is a weekly series. Sometimes, like today, it happens twice a week. So go down there and subscribe and like this video and share it to someone you think might be, that might enjoy it. Let's crack on. Okay, so Live Alive or Live Alive launches today. So this has been like in anticipation for ages, right? So this was basically like a Japanese exclusive game and it's finally hit the West, so we can all play it. It's an older game, it's been 2D like remastered or whatever. It looks really cool. It is an older school game and it's really weird. It's meant to be like super unique. It spans like multiple time frames with different stories that are going on at the same time and like locking. It looks pretty cool. I mean, this is for more of the people that are like the retro vibe, because it definitely has a retro feel. Looking at the reviews that have been coming out the past couple of days, it looks promising, it looks positive. It's probably not something I'm going to jump on straight away, but I would love to have the physical in my collection. So there you go. If you are after Live Alive or Live Alive, whatever it's called, then it's out now. Now Hell Pie, which is a 3D platforming game, which is totally grotesque and gruesome, and it's an adult game, right? It looks, I mean, they even had to release a trailer that said, suitable for work, and it's basically all blurred out. I covered this on a Switch News video a while back saying like, have you heard of this? Like, it's coming to Switch, and it was meant to come out on the 21st. I think it launched everywhere else on the 21st, which was yesterday, right? But not on Switch. They've delayed it. So it's not coming to Switch, which is a shame because apparently there was an issue with the day one patch that was basically like breaking the game in some way. So they've delayed it. Coming soon. They've not given a date as such. They've not actually said when, but it's coming soon. So there you go. Personally, I'd much prefer a company to postpone a game release so that they can fix it rather than release a game that's broken, which we've been talking about a lot on the channel. AJ and I from our PlayStation channel, 128KB News, go and subscribe over there if you're into PlayStation. Me and him did a long form discussion on this channel talking about the state of games today. You can find that, it was a week or two ago, so check that out. And now, yes, I am going to use my phone because I've got some notes here. There is an F-Zero rumor. There's an F-Zero rumor. You know how much I love F-Zero. I even just bought Maximum Velocity on the Game Boy Advance because I had GP Legends, but I didn't have Max Velocity. So, well, anyway, I'm a big F-Zero fan. Like, I love it. I would love to see GX come over to the Switch. But apparently there's an F-Zero rumor. So Silux on Twitter, which is some like rumor person apparently, deciphered a string of binary code that Switch Force, the YouTube channel, was sent from a Nintendo leaker. So on Switch Force's channel, they've got like a video about talking with a Nintendo leaker or whatever, and this leaker gave a string of binary to them, and Silux deciphered that binary, and it translates to YGBP, the letters YGBP. AKA F-Zero, you've got boost power, right? You got me? You've got boost power? Yeah. So, of course, this is heavily implying that we'll hear something about F-Zero soon, because this has come from a Nintendo leaker. It's a little bit far-fetched, you know? It's like clutching straws a little bit for me. I mean, who knows if this is a true leaker or just someone, you know, pulling strings, and I don't know the legitimacy of this. Am I excited? Yeah, I love F-Zero. I want to see F-Zero news. I'd love to see GX or something like that. But this Silux person on Twitter said, manage your expectations. And well, I put out a poll on the channel yesterday saying, do you reckon this rumor's true, or do you think it's a bit like, you know, a bit rubbish? And everyone was saying, well, someone mentioned like, it's probably like, you know, a new kart or a new like course or something for Mario Kart DLC, you know, the next wave. Yeah, maybe. It's probably something extremely disappointing. It's been 20 years since GX. 20 years. And we haven't seen an F-Zero game since. So the captain is still in his grave, you know, old Falcon boys. I want more F-Zero, please. That leads us on to the next bit of news. Because if Nintendo won't make F-Zero, well, someone else did. Because Redout 2 has now launched on the Switch. Finally! Redout 2, I covered this, I did a whole video about it when they announced the game a while back. I never played the first one. I've not played Redout 1, but Redout 2 looks like a combination of F-Zero and Wipeout from the PlayStation. And it looks really cool. It's a space age, it's basically the same kind of thing. You're in spaceships, super fast, and you race against people. There's not really much else to say, but it looks phenomenal. I cannot wait to play this. Fingers crossed, we might actually be able to play this game soon because, I want to buy it, but money's tight. There's too many games going around. But there might be a chance that we will get a copy, and if that's the case, well then I'm definitely doing a video on it. So yeah, if you're into these kind of racing games, definitely check out Redout 2. I have no opinion on it yet, I've not played it, but it looks super promising. There's 3 new Nintendo Switch Online games that just have been launched, but not for the expansion pass. This is base level, super retro, the NES and the SNES stuff. And so there's 2 SNES games and 1 NES game that's been released. So you've got Fighter's History, Kirby's Avalanche, and Deva Story 6 Imperial of Nersatia. I cannot read at all. Whatever those 3 games are, they're probably on the screen right now. Those are now available on Nintendo Switch Online. So if you're into that, then go check it out. I still don't really get what Nintendo are doing with the whole Nintendo Switch Online thing. Just give us a roadmap, blah, blah, blah. That's for another video. And we've already discussed all this in another video anyway. Okay, now this part of the video is normally when I do the eShop deals of the week. And well, normally I keep that to the first Switch news of the week, but there is some news on deals. So let me tell you about them, okay? So Nintendo here in the UK at least have released the Gold Points Bonanza, whatever, and so you earn 10% back in gold points on selected titles. So there's a few titles that if you purchase now, you'll get 10% back as points. That's pretty good. So if you're missing out on any first party games or whatever and you're planning to buy them, we'll do it now and you'll get 10% back. Now, if you're in America, because I'm not too sure if this banana thing works over in America, so I've had a quick hunt for you as well. So in America, all the Resident Evil games are currently on sale. Now, I'm a huge Resident Evil nut. I love Resident Evil. I've got all of them on Switch and on every other system. So if you are after Resident Evil games, get them on the Switch because they are currently on sale. And also, there's a load of Warner Brothers stuff too that's also on sale if you're in America. So those are the eShop deals of the week times 2, because I already did some earlier in the week. Yeah. So there you go, that's today's Switch news. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know all your thoughts about anything I've covered right now down in the comments. Hit the like on this video, subscribe as well for more because there's so much more coming. I'm waiting on a package right now. I've got my ears open waiting for the door to go for the delivery man because stop messaging me. Because there's something really special coming that I'll be featuring on this channel and I am so hyped. The hype is unreal. I haven't been this hyped for a long time. So I'm super excited to share that with you as soon as I get it. So fingers crossed that it comes soon, okay? But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't seen it already, go and check out the other Switch news video of this week, which was literally a couple of days ago. Just check this one out because there's other news that I've covered there too. And of course, Switch news is a super regular thing, so make sure you're subscribed to stay up to date on all things Switch related. And subscribe.